You are watching the 2025 NBA Epitome Game Series presented by Law Murray, Power Rankings Project Ringmaster at The Athletic. This is where I pick out one game from each team from the last regular season. I am putting the spotlight on the biggest weakness of the 14 teams that missed the playoffs and the biggest strength of the 16 playoff teams from the regular season. This installment features the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets signaled what they thought of their 2025 season last summer when they traded Mikal Bridges to Manhattan for 0 players who would finish the season with the Nets and a whole pack of first-round picks. Brooklyn was actually 9-10 on Thanksgiving, but they had only 3 winning streaks the rest of the year from that point, as multiple trades and injuries left the roster unrecognizable. The epitome game for the Nets came at LA in mid-January, the second night of the West Coast back-to-back. Cameron Johnson, Cam Thomas, and D'Angelo Russell were all injured against a fully healthy Clipper squad. Because this game was at Intuit Dome, I witnessed it firsthand. Let's just say that calling the Nets a bottom 5 offense should be a compliment after the showing they had. The Nets like to run a lot of DHOs. This is an opportunity for Keon Johnson, instead of getting downhill, gets it inside to backup center Day'Ron Sharpe. There's no traditional center in the lineup for the Clippers, but Sharpe missed all 3 of his shots in the first quarter. Now, the Nets and Clippers were tied at the end of the first quarter. The Nets actually had a lead early in the second quarter. This was the worst moment in the game for the Nets. Nick Claxton misses the reverse dunk, misses the putback, gets a third opportunity, misses that one. Claxton missed 6 out of 7 shots in this game, and the Nets only made 31.7% of their field goals in the first half. By the third quarter, this game was a complete blowout. Garbage time basically started late in the third quarter. Keon Johnson, former Clippers first-round pick, tries to navigate the screen, navigate the baseline. He wound up missing all 5 of his shots in this third quarter, including this reverse attempt here against Mo Bamba. At least Keon didn't have to play in the fourth quarter. Tyrese Martin started at point guard, played the entire fourth quarter, played more minutes than anybody, took more shots than anybody. He had as good a chance as any of the Brooklyn starters to get into double-figure scoring, but he misses this drive. He misses the last 10 shots of the game, and none of the Nets starters were in double figures. The Nets lost this game 126-67, the most lopsided loss in their franchise history, which is saying something. You won't be surprised to know that the Nets made a season-low 30.1% from the field, which included missing 32 of 52 shots in the paint. Only 2 teams were worse than the Nets in the non-restricted area paint. Only 1 team was worse in the restricted area, and only the Hornets were worse from the field overall than Brooklyn last season. The Nets entered the 2025 NBA draft with 5 first-round picks, and they actually used all of them, drafting 3 point guards, a defensive wing, a skill big, and 0 shooters. Brooklyn also traded Cameron Johnson for Michael Porter Jr., and Terrence Mann is here too. The Nets might be the safest bet for 60 losses in the entire league next season. Stay tuned for the next installment of the 2025 NBA Epitome Game Series, featuring the Toronto Raptors.